So we select that and it brings up a screen that has a template on it, the last template that you were working with. This is a fairly involved process. It's not a difficult process, but it's an involved process, and the best way to describe it is through a series of steps. So this is just an overview of the introduction of how this works, and the other following sections related to the presentation plot will address each one of the components one by one so that you can see how they work. And then the final part of the series in this chapter of videos will be putting together a complete presentation using Inkscape. This is going to be something that you'll probably enjoy doing, but it is a bit involved. We start by making the observation about the way this interface works here. We have up at the top, we have the printer that is associated with what we are going to be doing on our printer. By default, we use the Qt PDF Writer, the reason being that the Qt PDF Writer has a series of internal sizes, a complete set of all of the different paper sizes that we can use all the way through wall plots. If you have a well planning version, then you will see all of the wall plot sizes, paper sizes here. You can see the size right there, and you can select the kind of presentation, be it landscape or portrait, that you want to have for the sizing. And then the project plots, each project is allowed 4 different default plots. So you can have an 8.5 by 11, you can have a ledger size, you can have a couple of different wall plots in there that each one of them, all of the information to make that plot is saved for this project. These plot names can be changed to whatever it is that you want to have. And lastly, you have the kinds of objects that you can add to a plot. One of them would be the vertical plot, one of them would be a horizontal plot. You can add different kinds of plots for measured depth versus whatever parameter you want, or TVD versus whatever parameter you want, for example, inclination, something like that. You can add a special graphic on there. And then the largest selection here is that you can add a lot of different kinds of frames. And this is, instead of having a button for all the different kinds of frames, we have add frame. And then down in the frame menu system, we have a group of about 13 or 14 different kinds of frames that you can add. And we'll go over each one of these in detail in the following sections.